Clutching video number 2 is going to be about fake diffusing and changing your angle. And there was an example in the tip video number 1 we talked about a little bit, but I think it deserves its own video because it's very important. And let's just think about a scenario here. We have the bomb planted here, and our enemy is in tunnels. Most of the time when you have a lot of time to work with, 30 seconds, 20 seconds, you won't want to just stick onto the bomb. You want to fake diffuse and change your angle. And I did make an example here in one of my diffuse tip videos where, you tap the bomb and just wait for him to, peek you here. But in most scenarios, you'll want to tap the bomb and change your angle, because if you think about it, if you sit right where the bomb is after you fake diffuse, that's where he thinks you are. And that's where half the time people are sticking the bomb. So that's the most obvious. So if you think as a terrorist, let's say someone tapped the bomb, it's planted in the corner there. Most people, most amateurs, a lot of people will just come around the corner here, and they're so dedicated on peeking the bomb that they'll fully extend till they peek the bomb, or that they always think, they're gonna. This is the most obvious corner to shoulder peek to see if someone is defusing, and then if he sees them shoulder peeking, he'll just peek out and kill you. So by changing up your angle, you're gonna catch your enemy off guard, and he'll be less likely to shoulder peek you and then hide again. So, so if someone's obviously gonna be shooting like this, that's a hard shot to shoot. Or hard shot to hit. So if you're sitting here, unless you get a lucky headshot, and sometimes maybe even just his shoulders peeking, he's just gonna hide. He's gonna see that you're not defusing since you shot at him. He's gonna go away, waste some time, wait for you to tap it again, and then if you don't change your position again, he's gonna do the same thing. He's gonna shoulder peek you, he's gonna play with you and waste that time. So the correct thing to do is to tap the bomb and change up your angle. Even this is okay, but you might want to even maximize your angle even more, because not that much of him would be showing if he was to peek the bomb. So if this much of him is peeking when he's peeking the default spot, a decent amount of his body is showing if you're playing that angle. Almost all of it. If you're playing this angle, you're gonna get a way better shot, and he's less likely to think you're here. He might just step out of that angle and fully expose his body and overextend his peak. And if you take you have really good shots out of here, and you can chase him back in the tunnels in case you happen to miss your first couple shots. So we'll talk about another scenario with the exact same technique. Another example here on Inferno. Let's say the bomb is planted default grill right here. So, and the guy's in construction, and let's just say for this here scenario that he's gonna peek you spawn. So if you tap the bomb and just wait for him right here, once again, that's where he expects you to be, because you just tapped the bomb. And a lot of people's crosshair placement will be off. They'll probably just be peeking the bomb like that we talked about, I think. So he's probably just gonna swing around the corner here. His crosshair placement might not be, perfect. He might not shoulder peek these random angles that, you could be at if you were a good player. A lot of people will just swing out here and just peek far enough that they can see where the bomb was planted, and that's usually where their crosshair placement is as well. So as a CT, you want to get away from that obviousness. You want to tap the bomb and then make sure you walk after you tap the bomb. That's obviously super important, because he won't peek you if he hears a footstep after the tap. So if we tap the bomb and then just make our angle wider like this, so if he peeks you, he's probably just gonna swing out like this, and let's say you're right here. If you swing out and he's doing everything I just said, he swings out far enough to peek you here, man, you're just gonna get the easiest shot unless he hits some crazy high sensitivity flick shot on you. So changing up your angle is really gonna help you in these clutch situations. And you can do it the same thing as if he's guarding here, you tap the bomb and then you start walking towards him like this. A lot of times he might even be shoulder peeking like this, peeking the bomb like this, and you're gonna be actually right here. So he's gonna extend his body a lot more than if you were to touch the bomb and just wait for him here. That's where he thinks you are, and he's gonna be shoulder peeking you and juking you and making you shoot, and that just resets the whole thing where you have to tap the bomb again, bring him out, waste time,
So let me know how this works for you guys. I know this is probably one of the most important techniques when clutching in a 1v1 for sure, but hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks for watching.